Hello and welcome back to my canal. So I was on Aliexpress and I found some third-party seller having a sellout of new 2025 selection of Gundam random pieces surprise for about £6.75. It would have been even cheaper if you were buying two. So I read the reviews and people were saying that if you buy two you get two of the same one. I wasn't expecting much. The picture were all amazing. I got some included in the. I'm gonna edit some pictures inside, and I wasn't expecting to get the best, but for £6.75 or something. Okay, I'll give it a try. So all the pictures were amazing. Of course, I got the most shittiest one. This is called Heindreel. Heindreel is a, I don't know if it's German or yeah, made in China. Of course, it's a 144. They show you all the other ones, and there's a picture of all the boxes available. Of course, up in the corner, just this box here hidden as well. But yeah, definitely not what you would hope for. At the end of the day, £6.70. Considering I paid like £4 for the 7-Eleven, this is nearly half the price and nearly double the price. But at least I got instructions. Oh no, that's English as well. I got instructions in color this time. Just the front page is in color, so quite well detailed. And yeah, definitely I'm not going. I will never bought two because it would have been two of the same one. But to give it a try, just to make a video, practice a little bit before doing the two master grades limited edition I bought from Comic-Con. I need to practice a little bit. So let's see where we go. Instruction wise, we got some details, some decals, and some kind of magic. Well, let's open it properly. Have a look through the sprue. Good thing it comes with a little stand. There's a standard on third parties that they give you a stand. Probably Bandai is going to charge you like £10 or something like that. No, this is a magic bag. You open it twice, I still don't need to rip it through. Wow, sturdy bag. You can definitely keep your foot there. High grade AG 144. Yeah, well, you wouldn't expect any more than high grade for this one. Well, entry grade possibly, but because they write whatever they want, at least they fair and they write down high grade instead of rear grade maybe. So that's decals, some see-through plastic bits, and of course space saving. All these sprues, we've seen it before, they're all divided in the array splits in between colors. So sprue E1, sprue A, there's a laser beam, and there's a little bit of a connective tissue. So what I'm gonna do, same again, I'm gonna just put some panel line and then start to build. I'm sure this is gonna take a very short time. So what I've done now, just out of the box, I wash the sprues in soapy water with a little brush, just to see if the panel liner spreads a little bit better, and let's see what happens. That's good. That's good. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just pass all the panel lines and then clean them up. If you want to see a video of the item I bought for cleaning the sprues, you can see my other video on the channel. Shows you the little tool I bought for clean up the panel lines. So I'm gonna do this. I'll be back with you after I panel lined everything. I have to say the panel liner spread quite good, and on the pieces I let it rest for possibly an hour. If you see my other video, my short, or even the video of the Gundam 711, I'll show you this magic tool to remove the panel lines. It works great. Tiny bit of zippolizer fluid and it cleans up all the smudges. That's very efficient, very clean, very fast. It doesn't leave any lint on the pieces, so I'm very happy with it. You can see the video. The other thing that gives you an idea how easy it is to clean all these bits. Remove these smudges. So I'm gonna clean up all these pieces and then start with the build. So as usual, we start with the pieces positioned at the top of their own place on the instruction. Good thing they tell us to apply the stickers before assembling. That makes a lot of sense. So we started with these two. That's at the back. So this was one of the stickers. I had to put some glue on this one, really. I don't know why. And this one, just a little sticker in there. And then the face shield goes on top, like so. Then we assemble this one on top of it. Okay, it's gonna be in the middle down there at the back. Nice satisfying click. That's what we like. And then this fin at the top over here, and that's it. There's a head done. Let's prepare the other pieces. And here are the pieces for the body. First of all, I put the stickers again because they go under other bits. Even now it doesn't specify to put them earlier, I did because it makes more sense. On the same stickers you have the option of orange and white. That being because this model apparently comes also in blue instead of white, and of course on the blue one you will get the white stickers, but on the white I put the orange one. I'll be unhappy about the position of the attachment to the sprues because some of them, they're not either hidden or put together with where some flush that can be hidden. Some they're just in the middle of nowhere and they stick out and you don't really know if you're supposed to cut them off. Just waste a bit of time cutting them off and then putting them and cleaning them. But hey, I just realized I should have probably, this is gonna show, I'm gonna do a tiny bit of a panel lining here just because it's somewhere there's gonna be shown. And normally I do panel line the inside as well. For some reason I miss this piece here, but hey, I have to say that the panel line sprays very well in this one. I don't know if it's the quality of the plastic or me getting good at it, but I am happy with it. And apart from that, nothing much to report. The plastic is quite soft, so all the nibs you just scratch it with your nails and they go out of the way easily, so happy about that. So okay, that's done. By the time I get to this piece, all the rest is gonna be ready to be connected. And I'll just do a quick clean when I get to it and we'll be ready to go. So so that's out of the way, and we can start connecting this bit. Like for example this one, there were two dents sticking out. You see these two little dents here? These are supposed to be there. There were two little ones at the front. They were from the sprue and they needed to be cut off. But yeah, you just need to pay attention to these little details. Apart from that, all under control. So we got this one facing down this way, and that goes in there. Yep, same one goes for this one on this side. The connectivity of the pieces so far is good. So once we've done this one, there's this little head thingy that's supposed to go up here. Are you gonna fix this? It's got a little nip like this, possibly. How much space? I need to have a look with the lens, really. No, a bit further up. So with the cut at the back, yeah, as a cabin, and goes like this. So that's that. Then we got this one that goes on top to close the cabin and close. But it's not. It's the cabin from the front. Yeah, it's the passenger. You can see the pilot sit in it. So we got that. Then this thing here, we should go a little bit more in, really. But yeah, okay. Then these and these, this with the bit at the top, that goes here. Little hole, that's it. So that goes in there. And you always have a confirmation when you hear the clicking sound. That's it. Everything fell in place. So this is done. So this goes on facing this way. That's at the back. That's at the front with the cut upwards. Okay. So that goes like that. And once we got this one, this goes connected inside here. That's it. And then still facing the back, A parts down. Yes, I love the sound. On the top. That's exactly what I was talking about. You see, this thing here is not a piece for a connection, is a leftover from the sprue. The sprue comes from this side, and when you cut it flush, but then you need to cut it flush the other side as well, because otherwise you get these bits left over, which will not let you close things properly if you leave them on. See what I mean? You see what I mean? But on the picture it looks like you need to be double sure about this one. So there's gonna be like that and like that. If I was to connect this, you see exactly, and there would be another one at the top here from the other piece which I just cut off. I still have a little bit of a shade of where I cut it off, but yeah, this needs to go. That's a bit sloppy, but could have done better, really. But hey, I'm sure if you were buying original Gunpla from 20 years ago, it would have given you the same sort of frustrations. It's just that them extra 10 seconds while you're building it that you need to clean it up. And since I'm here, let's just clean up this thing as well. I cleaned it up already. I don't want to use any sandpaper on it. I don't want to ruin the edge. But yeah, just a little bit more like that, and that goes in. So that's sorted, and that should go straight in there. That's it. Perfect. Give it a squeeze. Perfect. We like that. Then now this little thing with the moved on the side, that thing goes at the front on top of the stickers I told you already placed, and that's the tricky bit, to put it straight on all four corners. That's it, we got it. See? Yeah, that's quite straight. Then this goes at the front, just below the cabin. If that goes in there, that goes in there. Yep, we got that. Then we got these pants, or whatever they call it, that goes underneath. It fits in there, I think. Yeah, it's a bit low down, but that's the place where it goes. Doesn't go any further than this. Motivation, no, it's been motivated enough, so that's good to go. Just below it we put this, yep, little crotch guard, and then the buttresses, or the butt on the back. Here we go, we got it. That's sorted. And since I'm here, I'm going to show you on the back of the instructions. That's the other one I was talking about. You can have a blue version. Honestly, I prefer the white one. I prefer the white one. The blue is got the white sticker, the white is got the orange stickers, which is fine by me. Well, it's random anyway. Well, I would not have been able to choose it anyway. So that's what we got. And then we're gonna be ready for the next page, which is gonna arrive just after a short break. And these are the pieces for the right arm. Of course, I'm gonna do only one arm, and then the second one is gonna be off camera because it's gonna be exactly the same, just reversed. So I got these two, and then we add this. No, but it's got a hole. It's got a hole at the top, so like that, like that. So that's gonna be in there, and then we attach this thing. We do like that. Yeah, okay. And then this goes on top. So if we're facing this one this way, then this one goes at the back. Yep. And then C11 that goes into this thing here. C22 before I close it, I'm supposed to put a sticker in there, and yeah, sticker is fine, I can put it afterwards. This one here, let's click this in. I'm gonna pause 1 second just to put a sticker, just in case, and it should be alright, but it can be tedious. So come back into seconds when I put this sticker over here. Yeah, literally took 2 minutes to put these stickers, but still 2 minutes of your life that you will never get back. So I saved you suffering like that. Okay. Yeah, so that's sorted. Then we put these 2 things on the side. That 13 is this one, and this fits with a thing in the middle here, and the hole in the perfect. Same goes on this side. This thing has a reference, and that goes on the side. Okay, done that. Then we're gonna do these 2 together, so that goes inside that. And that clicks on this thingy here. Oh, click with a line in between. So, oh, it's not too tight. It should fit. Yeah, it does fit. Wow. Then this goes, and that's a confirmation that we did it right earlier. So that's done. Then we connect the hand with the glove, hand in glove, and that goes inside that. And there you are. That's the right arm, which, as we said last time, is not the wrong arm, it's the right arm. I'm gonna do the other one as well, and then I'll see you later on. And here we are, ready for the legs. It is actually 2 completely identical legs, so I only prepared the parts for one of them, and I'm gonna build that one and do the second one off screen. That's at the front. The front giving up. Okay, let's stick at the front. That goes like that. This goes like that. And inside, okay, that's a bit stiff, but it works. It works. So once we got this thing with the thing at the front, no, the short to the back, longer the front. It should go like this, like Jagger. Then this goes, of course, at the front with the. Does it fit inside there? Yeah. Okay. It's a bit monotonous, all grey, a bit boring. Let's put some color into it. So this goes in there, like so. No, still not straight. Ah, that's why. Need to put these ones in as well. Okay. Then we can put this one over there. Yeah, now it fits. Give it a squeeze. That's the foot. The foot. On the back. We then the articulation. Oh, I didn't cut this one. See, these bloody things, they keep on coming up and then you miss them. I mean, it's a very simple model, but these things are just a pain in the ass. I'm spending more time cutting these things and filing them off. At least the plastic is quite soft. Just a little brush with your nails, everything disappears. Any blemish disappears. But still, that's not the point. I need to clean up a bit here. That's good enough. No need to use the zipper lighter fluid. So okay. So the foot goes on the sideways, a little bit back and forth. No, just I wish he had a little bit more freedom, but still, you go sideways and back and forth, which is enough, I guess. Now for that would be the knee. So for the hip joint is a very trendy place where people get drunk. So we go this side, that side, pressing up, no difference between right or left. Squeeze it in, eyes in, stick it down, and that's down. And that goes inside here, which doesn't see, there's a little gap because this is composed of two pieces and you need to squeeze it in hard with this bit at the front. Okay, we got it. Not too happy about this profile yet, but yes, some old lines, that's the way it is. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, not very stable, this thing. This thing is not, maybe supposed to be like that. Maybe not, probably not. This is rubbish. This is complete utter. That's better. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do the other leg and then we assemble the legs and we're gonna have the finished product. Well, this is gonna be the easiest part of the entire build. Just cut the legs and check them in. That's it. I'm gonna do both of them and then squeeze them in between. So just twist this sideways, squeeze it in here, and then that's it. And same goes for the arms, right, left. The thumb is on this side, so that's the one here. It's gonna be a bit fiddly. Let's get the base out of the way. It's gonna be right in there. This is gonna be right in. Just come off. I need to push on this side like this. That's it. That's in. That's in. That goes down. And the head. That's it. Yes, right. Not too shabby. Not too bad. a little bit of articulation, and of course it comes with a very simple basic base in the box, which is better than nothing. It's got an extra piece here. I don't know what this is for. Possibly to do adapt this one for a mail entry. I don't know, but this got a hole at the bottom down there, and straightforward. You fist it. It's quite stable, more stable than the normal ones, I have to say. But yeah, we're gonna post it later on. For now, let's proceed and build the shield. That's another easy bit. You know what I realized? That if I was to paint these bits on the sprues, it would have been a nightmare because of this sprue connection sticking out all the time. There's such time waste, and they need a little bit of effort cutting them off and filing them, and they would have ruined the painting if you were to paint straight from the sprue. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna complete the build and then do a painting at the end. It seems quite straightforward anyway. I will just paint this on top. I wish we'd have done this first. It doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, and that proves the point. Fucking sorry about the swearing, but still, after you go across all of them, you still have these silly little things. I removed them from all the other places. How do you remove it on this one? Why, if it doesn't take me too much time to file them, I'm gonna leave it like that. If not, I'm gonna edit this bit out. But just to prove a point, there's absolutely no need for this silly connection studs. Yeah, just give it a quick file. It's more than enough. Yeah, there's no need to edit this one. That didn't take too long. It's still disappointing. Still disappointing. Something that could have been avoided, and actually should be avoided. I mean, not at all costs. It's not tragic, but you expect something better. So we got that. What direction we're looking at? We're looking at the big place like that. Two big ones at the top. I mean, two small ones at the top. And one big one at the bottom. Now this is gonna be a bit. That's it. So again, force it into place. Give it a little bit of a encouragement. What's the difference between encouragement and motivation? I guess encouragement is when someone is a failure and it needs to be taken by hand. Motivation is more like a you're a step forward already. So okay. And that's how hard you need to push, you need to fit them in. But it means that it's going to be more difficult to remove them. So yeah, I'm going to paint them as they are probably. Let's see how it fits on the back. I suppose let's get this anal prod out of the way, and that should be straightforward, easy to plug in at the back. I'm not putting all the way in because I'm planning to paint it. Yeah, it goes easy anyway. So yeah, that's alright. That's cool. Oh, just realized I got another attachment here for the for the thingy. If I want to keep it suspended in this sleeve, I can do this. So that's good. What we got left? Weapons. Weapons. That means we're nearly there. Nearly there. And finally, the weapons. So I realized was cutting out the lightsaber that I had orange bits for the visor and the cabin, which actually makes more sense with the orange stickers. So I'm gonna change this afterward as well, and also trying to look and find the location for the leftover stickers, because I'm sure I can place this orange one somewhere, and maybe a couple of green ones. I don't know. I'll have a look. I'll have a look, and we'll show at the very end. But for now, let's proceed with the weapons. The weapons. There's gonna be another easy build. It's all lined up there. It's lined up, but it needs to clip in. If it doesn't clip in, that's no point in being lined up. I say, nice tight squeeze. Now these and this, up or down, any difference? I don't think it makes any difference. There's a double line for that. Yeah, no, it's completely irrelevant. So we just squeeze it in like so, and once we got there, big hole, no difference on that. This goes here. It may do with a tiny bit of clean, really. These are things only come up and show up when you do the final build. They just disappear before it. But yeah, so nice satisfying click on there as well. Now for the lightsaber, or the ray machine, says insert from here, coming up from there. It clicks. Okay, there's a click a bit in the middle, and supposed to rotate. Okay, you rotate it in a way that's pretty much flush with this thing apparently, which we got, and will go on in the right arm. Then for this one here, E1 6, this at the end of the I'd rather put that at the end. I'd rather do this first. Shouldn't be difficult to match it. Let's do it from the back. Okay. So once we got that, we can do this one over here. Yeah, I was right to put it now. There was no need in doing it earlier. And then this one, bent piece at the top. That means this goes here, and the bent one goes inside that. Or at least we try. So that's that, and there will be the attachment for the arm. That's wheels as well. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So this is done. I'm gonna change the orange bits, and then we see a final result. So I dismantled the build, changed the visor in orange, which makes a lot more sense once you couple it with the orange stickers. And when I was removing the cabin dome, I realized that I might as well, since I'm here, try brush everything with a little bit of silver to give a metallic effect. And so I'm gonna paint this one in silver and do a little bit of dry brush on the gray parts, and then put it all back together, ready for the final reveal. And then I put a tiny bit accents of red and gold, and now we can build it back and streak some pose finally. And here it is, finally finished, the 144 Heindreel. Well, is it a scam? Sort of, because well, they tell you you get one random one, and of course they show you the pictures of the nice ones. I got the shitty one. Well, I did some little touches, some little bit of painting, so I may look a little bit better. But yeah, for £7 you can get something much better on Aliexpress. But hey, still alright. Still alright. It's not the end of the world, is it? Let's try a couple of different poses. Let's do some zoom. Definitely better with a orange visor. The other one really goes for the blue. This is fine for this one. So that's another pose. I need to choose in between showing the feet and showing the lance or halberd or whatever it is. It could even be a laser shooting from the, because that looks like a little bit like a pistol. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, it definitely looks like a pistol with a stick on the side. There's an evolution of a bayonet, I guess. I like the feet, they're simple but very effective, very large base, give a lot of stability. And that's a pose on the base. I like the fact they always give you an extra base, a free base on these kits, and it's quite dynamic. Probably that's gonna be the one I'm gonna put in on the shelf. The other ones, it's quite dynamic, ready to attack. Yeah, easy build, very easy build. Housing satisfaction, not much really, but so good once you put a little bit of effort. Well, that's the end of it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on my canal.